Welcome. This is Melinda Barlow, CZT, Certified Zen Tangle Teacher, and today's lesson is Luup Puffs by Cheryl Lees-Haley, and it's an adorable tangle. This is the Luup Puffs, and I'm going to draw it on a round tile. We're going to start with a string, and they're going to have loops in them. And so I'm going to put so I have 3 strings with kind of little loops in them. And now we're going to start, and I like to kind of, when I first draw it, let's start by putting a little dot to mark off where I'm going to start my little kind of loops. So we're going to go, and it just gives me, I'm just able to have it sectioned off a little bit. So we just kind of do a little scallop around on the inside of the loop, and then we're going to come and do scallop on the outside so that we have the outside loop. And then I'm going to come in and do, almost follow that little loop that I've done, but I wanted it in pencil because I find it better if I make my string in pencil. And then we follow that around, and we can come in and divide that one out a little bit by going either over the top or underneath. Depends on how you want it. Now I'm going to come in and I'm going to color these little sections. I'm going to just color them in to give it some dark and light. You could leave a little sparkle if you wanted in there. Or you can leave it like it. And I think mine need another little, just a scallop or another little loop going around. It's going to have to go under that one, just to give it a little bit more lacy look. And then we can come in and we can embellish. We can aura the inside. And I'm going to color that very center in. Just to give it some color. And I could come in and make a little loop and then 2 loops on the outside. And there we have the start. So let's do these other ones to tangle them in with this. So we'll start, and I'm going to put my little dots around, just sectioning that off so I can section that off. And now I can come back and make another section going the outside. I'm going to come in and I'm going to make a little line down through the center of that, just a little darker. Just weight it. So it's not really very thick, it's just weighted. I'm going to oval on the inside. And this time I'm just going to put little circles in each one of these little areas. Then I could come back and fill in. So you can see how you can really embellish this little tangle with lots of different looks. And I think I'm going to come back and just put a little aura around that little dot. To give it a little bit more lacy look to it. So now we have one more that we can do. This time I'm just going to do it in 4. And then I'm going to echo those lines. So that I have them echoed, and stripe inside of here, and then aura again, and then fill this in. So you can see how kind of fun that is. I think this one probably needs a little bit more of a lacy look to it. So we'll put a little embellishment on each of those corners. And you can go back, and I call these little picots, where you just put a dot along the line. Just kind of stands up on the outside of that line. And there we go. Now, you can put some more embellishment behind your tangle if you want. We can, and I'm going to shade this with, instead of a graphite, I'm going to use a colored pencil, and then I'm going to blend the colored pencil with odorless paint thinner. I put it in a little tiny pot that allows me to keep it in my Tangle supplies. And I'm just going to moisten my shading stump with that odorless paint thinner, just a little bit, and then I'm going to blend. And I could come out here and have just a little bit on and blend that without really even adding to it. So you can see how fun that is to blend those odorless paint thinners. And it just spreads that pigment. Lots of fun to do. You can see I've done it, and I've added a gold metallic jelly roll to that one. This one I added some blue. So it's a fun little tangle. Lots of possibilities, lots of ways to embellish it and change it. Thanks again, Cheryl, for this great tangle. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Share it with your friends. In the description below, you'll find links to my store where you can buy supplies, and also Facebook where you can share your work. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.